Yeah, I just want to even I do a lot of work with music and in the hip hop community, and like hip hop is so much from Black culture and is so kind of appropriated in that way, or that we've borrowed it, or that they've shared that culture with us. So I see that a lot too, just like with musicians that are deep into a culture, but not fully understanding. And still using terms like all lives matter, and still using, derogatory terms in their music when they're borrowing so much of their livelihood from the Black community and the Black struggle.
Mhm.
So just like Black hip hop artists, and Black folks that paved the way for folks to be involved in that art form.
Hmm.
People who are racist and like hip hop at the same time make no sense.
Yeah,
It's,
I've
it's
never
an
understood that.
oxymoron, right?
I've never understood that ever understood that. Like to know the history of hip hop and like to even just do even a cursory search on the origins of it and everything. I mean, it was like basically I would say it's like party resistance music. Their entire neighborhoods were burning like they were literally burning down buildings in the 60s because it was more profitable to burn the buildings than it was to rent them. And there were people living in those environments, and their means of protest was to basically plug into public power and have a party. And that was what it was. It was block parties, and that's where it started. And it was black, led, and it was organized all entirely by the people of the community, and it was just a way for them to kind of come together and kind of try to make sense of all of this injustice that was happening around them.
It
I
was
mean,
very political too, though. Like a
very.
lot of the lyrics and stuff, it was very, very political.
Hmm.
The
Yeah,
origins of hip hop, yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Like all the lyrics and stuff, it was very, very, very political.
Hmm.
And that's how a lot of young Black men would have their voices heard.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And anybody that's practicing hip hop today should be at least like they should definitely do the knowledge. Find out about that awareness. Read a book. Read "Can't Stop, Won't Stop" by David Chang. Sorry, Jeff Chang. Sorry. And find out about how far back it goes. It goes back to like the 30s, even. If you think about it, there's definitely like traces of that led up to what we now call hip hop today. Everybody sees it as this big thing, but it started so small.
What's that, Sky?
I TA'd a course last year on the history of American popular culture while I was at Western. It was my placement. And I really enjoyed that course because you can see the root of Black music in every single genre of music. You can see the roots of Blackness in every genre of entertainment. They've given us art and culture for the past 400 years. And I think that they need more credit. They need more Black spaces in entertainment. And I think that we all need to be a lot more conscious on the history of our entertainment. And so,
Hmm.
yeah, he's totally correct. Like, pick up a book. Like, and I know that there's a lot of great books out right now on the history of Black America, written by Black folk themselves, and it's really important to seek out those sources and make sure that that's what we're reading from Black folk themselves. It's incredibly important.
Yep, absolutely.
We're calling you in, folks. Come to the table. Come to the learning table.